So what I'm going to do today is to take my drone out and have a little practice, and we'll see how it goes. But I just want to show you what the drone is. First of all, it's called a HoverAir ProMax, and it's an absolutely incredible machine. And just to reiterate once again, I did pay for this. I've got no discounts. I just love the product. So if I just sort of show you inside, it's basically book size. And it just flips out like that. It's got its camera on the front there. It's on a gimbal, so no matter what angle the drone is, the camera will always be level. So that's the basic drone. How do I control it? Well, this has really got two modes. It's got a manual mode where you can fly it with little joysticks, and it's also got an auto mode, which is really what I bought it for, because being on my own on the boat, when I'm traveling along and I want to take some drone shots, I need the drone to be able to do what it does while I'm concentrating on driving the boat. Right, what else have we got? If I show you the manual control units, got a lovely little piece of tech here. This is called a beacon, and it's basically ties itself wirelessly to the drone, and you can push a single button just there and the drone will come back to you automatically. The way you make it into a joystick controller, you've got these things here that attach to each side. I've got two of them. They attach to the side of the beacon. There you go. That attaches there. That attaches there. So that's all magnetic. I can't show you because I'm filming on my phone, but essentially these move up and your phone camera goes in that space. Two different types of joysticks, but these ones seem to work quite well. I'll just show you a close-up shot there. And then once it's all on, I can control the height, which way round it goes. I can spin it. It's really good, and you got a little video, or you actually got the picture of what the drone sees on your phone that goes in that spot. I've got some spare batteries. If I just show you there's a couple of batteries there. There's one battery in the top of the drone just there, and that'll last for, I haven't tested it, but they tell me it'll last for about 16 minutes of flight time, which is pretty good for a drone that size. Right, if I put this all back together, and then I'll take you outside and see what we can do with flying the drone. Just come out of the boat to try and fly the drone a little bit, and I found this field where I believe dogs get walked from the marina. Nice big open space, so I'm going to go somewhere near the middle and just have a little practice with the drone. Alright, just let me show you what this field looks like. If I just spin the camera around, you can see it's a bit of a field, quite large. Just over that side, you can just see it's like a slope. There's actually a dam up there above the marina. I'm hoping to get a few shots of that so that I can show you what the water levels are like. Okay, that's the field. Let me get the drone out. I don't know how much the audio is going to work on this one, but let's just see what happens. This one's called Orbit.
20 feet, orbit.
This drone shot is called Orbit, and it circles me at a low level 360 degrees. Just see it's fighting the wind a little bit as it goes around. Gets back to its original stop. Right, this drone shot is called Spiral. It keeps me centered in the shot and goes up to around about 100 feet and spins around me and then comes back down and I catch it. again, it comes back to me. Back to the beacon. Right, this next drone shot is called dolly tracking, and that enables me to put the drone to the side and then I just walk along, or if I'm in my boat, basically it follows me along on the side as I walk along. And then I can talk to you, can do things, and then I can turn around and come back. Follow me.
Returning to the home point.
Only to 5 feet. And I'm guessing it'll come back. I'm very happy with these shots. It's a bird's eye view, going up to 100 feet. Doing a 360 spin, showing you the countryside. Oh, that's a long way up. Doing a spin now. Yeah, I can see some beautiful pictures there. It's coming back. I'm very happy with all these pictures and much more confident now to go and fly my drone near open water as I make my way to Napton Reservoir. I know I called it a dam, but it's actually a reservoir, Napton Reservoir, this away. Sorry about the wind noise. I forgot to bring one little cable, so I can't use my other microphone. Some wildlife. It's at the top of the dam. Sorry, reservoir. This is the entrance. Just about to go through. Looks like Leamington Angling Association do fishing here. Keep nets. That's a good thing. Catch and release. That's how it should be. You can see the red bits. Just below that bridge is the watermark. That must be 6 foot down, maybe. No wonder our canal's closed. It's a good sized reservoir, but being so low, wow, it's incredible. I'm lost for words. I'm about to send the drone up again, this time near water for the first time. I'm petrified I'm going to lose it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. This one's the same bird's eye one that went up 100 feet, so let's see how that goes. Well, got it back. That's a good thing. Right, let's go to the other side of that bridge and just see what we can find there. One thing I will say is you've got to watch your step here. Obviously you saw those geese from earlier on. They do leave things around for you to stand in. Now that I'm a bit closer, it looks to me a lot more than 6 feet. Certainly to its maximum. It's more like 8 to 10 feet down. Look at that over there. Bottom half of those reeds, that should be in water. A few more shots of a half empty reservoir. Well, that's perfect. It's just brought me out right next to the office where I want to go. Right, while I was out, you saw me go to through that gate. I was going back to the office so that I could get my card filled up so I can have shoreline electricity again. Let me just show you what that looks like. That is my, so it's a bit like a debit card I suppose, or a gift card that you fill up with money and you touch it onto your electric post, which I'll just show you now, and that fills it up for you, ready to. So I'll just open up and fill it up. There you go, that's on. It's that easy. As it's such a nice sunny day, I thought I'd tilt my solar panels. I've put one up already. Just going to show you how I do the other two, and then I'll give you an idea of how much extra power I get from that. Here we go, coming onto the middle panel. A bit tricky, I've got to undo this clip. Just one down. There you go. I get one of these rods. Fit that in the bottom clip first. It's getting very sunny now. Just put this one on. Take that one out. So this goes on the bottom. Be careful not to drop them in the canal. These are made of stainless steel, so they won't be able to fish them out. I'm balanced right on the edge of the boat, so got to be careful I don't go for a swim as well. That is all the panels angled. It's not the highest it can go. Going to go about another 15 degrees or so, but I'm happy with that. Looks good. Today I'm going to use the fresh bread that I made earlier, or in this case last week. I'm going to take a couple of slices of that and I'm going to lightly toast them. I'm going to cook off some bacon, streaky bacon. I'm going to get an avocado, mash that up. And I'm also going to poach a couple of eggs and put them on top. Here we are with the ingredients. It's 6 slices of streaky bacon and a couple of slices of the fresh bread I made. Really nice, very tasty. Avocado, I'm going to show you how I cut that up and mash it. And as a side note, I'm actually going to show you how I grow it as well. And salt and pepper there. I'm just going to use a couple of eggs today. I'm going to break them into a bowl and I'm going to add them to a pan of boiling water. There's the boiling water, or it's not boiling yet, but it will be. I've also added some vinegar to that. Now that's to help with the poached eggs to solidify without spreading around too much. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually put the toast on, get that ready for me, because I've got to cook the bacon after this as well. So there you go, that's the toast going in under the grill. Right, to get the flesh out of an avocado is really quite straightforward and simple. You just take a fairly sharp knife, obviously be careful. You want to go about halfway into there and just gently push it in, and then literally rotate it around the knife, and it will come back to the same point. Then you take them like that, and then you just twist them slightly like that, and you see it comes out nice and easily. So that's one half. To get the seed out, take your knife again, and gently what we're going to do is we're going to try and push it out. We're going to try and push it out like that. So it's just gently in there, and there you go, it just pops out nicely. And we take a teaspoon to get the flesh out from the skin and push it in there, and then what we're trying to do is get the spoon between the flesh and the skin. There you go, just like that. On this side you can see the stalk bit, so you just want to just slightly avoid that, and then the same applies for the rest of it. There you go, perfect. What I'm going to do is just take the fork and just gently just run it down like that. I like it fairly coarse. So once I've done this, I'll probably just leave it as it is rather than smash it too much. I do it half and half like that, so that you've got half of the one slice of toast and half of the other. There you go, that's ready. Let's check the toast again. Right, that's the toast done. I've just put the bacon under the grill. Just going to put a little bit of butter on the toast. Right, what we could do now is put the avocado onto the toast. Obviously if you don't like avocado, you don't need to put it on. Right, while the bacon's cooking, just going to break one egg into the bowl. Don't break the yolk. Again, you want to use as fresh eggs as you can. Bacon's nicely done, nice and crispy. So I'm just going to place them on top of the avocado. If you're doing using your fingers like I am, it is hot, so be careful. And all we're waiting for is for the water to get to boiling point, and then I'll show you how to do the poached eggs. Right, just a word about the boiling water. You want it obviously boiling, hence the name, but you don't want it to be simmering, which is a very, very low heat. So you just want it just a little bit, so the surface is slightly moving around, but not too much. What I'm going to do now is to actually create a whirlpool. So be careful, because obviously it's boiling water. So start around the outside and just get quicker and quicker without it spilling over the edge or towards you. Then as quick as you can, get your egg and gently pour it into the middle. Start our timer. 3 minutes is what we're looking for, and the timer's just about to go off. There you go. And what I need to do is try and get this egg out. I did get myself a nice scoop, but it doesn't fit in the pot. So I've got myself a cup. Let's do the next egg. And that's the last, or the second egg is done. So what I'm going to do is just pour that straight into my sieve. That one looks a lot better, a lot more successful. Just going to dry it off a little bit, try and get some of the water off. I'll gently lift that out, and there you go. Perfect. If I'll just show you, nice and runny. Spot on that one, I like that. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Obviously you do this to your taste. And this really does look delicious. It's one of my nice snacks that I do now and again. I don't normally make the bread to do this, but I did this time and it come out perfectly. So that is poached egg with some streaky bacon on top of avocado on homemade bread toast. Enjoy. Some years ago I tried to actually grow a plant from the seed of an avocado, which is what we've got here, as you saw me take out a few minutes ago, and it was actually very successful. Grew to about 3 feet in the end, and then I slowly forgot to water it and it's no longer here, I'm afraid. Right, that's the actual seed, and if you see here I've got some skewers. I've got 4 here, but you can use 3. I'll just put them in and then I'll give you another shot of that. So there you go, I'll put 3 sticks in here. As I said, you can do 4, but I'm just doing 3 just to show you what it looks like. Now just notice the seed, the pointy end, as you can see at the bottom there, has to go down into the water. I've just got a cup, place that on top, and then you just top it up with water so that the bottom is always covered at some point. Now after about 4 or 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, you'll find that a root starts coming out the bottom. Mine got to about 2 inches, 3 inches, and also the top started sprouting. So let me just show you the one I made before. Obviously I can't show you the root because the root's in the soil, but that is the shoot that's coming up, and if you look carefully, there you go. And just keep the soil damp, not too wet, and then that'll grow into a tree. You may not get any fruit off of it for several years if you keep it, but it is quite straightforward and easy to do.